Another kind of large bowl. It's more of a platter. I really laid this one down, and then I put the lip on it. So when we fire it, that lip will actually help keep it from warping. It's about 13 and a half inches wide. It's only about 4 inches tall. It turned out pretty good though. Just hope we can keep the cracks out of it. We've been dealing with that stuff drying too fast. Pisses me off. When we go to fire, it ends up getting a crack in it. It's got a little clay booger in it. I'm gonna worry about that right now. And then we made this today. It's hanging upside down for a reason. It's a vase. The bottom of it's here and the tops of it's down here. When I threw it, I was actually trying to do it, but you can actually do it on accident. I just dug my finger in right here to get it started. And then just lighten up your pressure and push back in. And do it again. And then do it one last time. And it'll want to fall on itself. And then you gotta kind of try to keep it standing up. That's when you start pushing back in certain places, like right here on the outside parts. But the top of it actually fell way up here. So I flipped the bat over and just went like that a couple times. And it stretched right back out. But it's done on purpose though. We're going to probably be doing a series of those. Make some more of them. And let's see what else I made today. Oh, my wife made another bowl. And some type of a vase or something there she made. And my daughter made me all these mushrooms over the weekend. Getting a little collection of them. I love them things. They're just fun. Got a lidded jar. Some other stuff. She made those snowmen. We make a bunch of this type of stuff. You just put a little candle in there. Fire it up. Let it burn. You can use center or whatever you want to use. There's another bowl that turned out pretty good. And no cracks in that one. This is not porcelain, but it has porcelain in it. That's pretty good stuff, actually. I like it. And we just kind of mopped and cleaned up a little bit down here today. Can't tell though, can you? There's all of our reclaim. It takes a while. And all the stuff that come out of the kiln, the last couple firings. There's some of them little mushrooms. They're just adorable. I love them things. A lot of fun. Some other goodies. Some bigger stuff back there in the back. And over here, we got the big shelf. That's for all the stuff that goes that's either ready to be glazed or is glazed. The ones in the back there are ready to be going into kiln again for the glaze firing. We got that one. I was hoping to have room to do this one, but I'm not exactly sure what kind of glaze I'm going to put on it yet. It's going to be kind of cool. I just got to find the right color combos. That mug turned out good, all except the crack right there at the top of the handle. That happens a lot. One of these days we'll figure out how to fix that. That was from last firing. That was from this firing. That's a pretty mug. That's for my buddy Dale. Got a little grinding to do on it. It run off just a little bit right there. Get the grinder on it. This one, you know, you gotta take the good and the bad. You want the good, but this one just turned out the colors didn't match very good. It didn't work good together. They clashed, and that's what it looks like when they clash. Don't look very good, does it? That spot right there at the bottom of it, right there my finger's at. That color fell off another pot. It fell off this one. It's the first time I ever had this happen. All that brownish red on there. The glaze actually flaked off and fell. And right there it is. it flaked off and fell on the kiln shelf. So now I gotta get a grinding head. I gotta buy a masonry grinding head, because I've never had it happen before. But I gotta grind all that glass out of there, which is gonna take some time, because if you leave it in this kiln shelf, you got to get all of it out. You can't even leave a little bit, because every time you fire the kiln, it'll actually eat into the kiln shelf until it goes all the way through, and then it's going to hit my brick. So if it hits my brick, I'm in trouble, because this is soft brick. This is insulating brick. It's not hard brick. And then these are the kiln shelves. All this stuff right here you see is kiln wash. The guy's been on it for 7 years, so we're going to go ahead and just redo all the kiln shelves all at the same time. Grind everything down, clean everything up, and I'll just take these kiln shelves. I won't use the same side. I'll flip them over and use the good side. So we'll grind any little spots off of it, and then put the kiln wash just on the good side of it. Clean them off, wash them, all that good stuff. And then apply the kiln wash. Might make a little video on that. Some people don't know how to do it, but it's actually really easy. Well, that's all I got for now. We're going to be throwing more vases. We bought each other a Christmas gift. Our Christmas gift was a clay extruder. So that should be showing up this week, hopefully one day this week, and I can get it mounted up to a stud or something somewhere, and then we can just start being able to extrude a lot of shapes. Handles is one thing. Handles has been the drying and everything. We've been having cracks and issues with them too. Just wintertime's just hard because it's so dry outside, and then we got a gas furnace which dries the air out, and it's just you have a lot of problems just from low humidity like that. When it's clay, it wants to dry out too fast. That's why we have that shelf over there wrapped in plastic. I'll take a spray bottle of water and spray the whole inside of it down, and then it's got a front piece that flaps down. Then I tape it to the sides, kind of keep it really humid in there to slow it down. Now, it works, but it's not, the perfect answer for it. But it does work. Just I wish it worked better. Sometimes you can't beat summertime and 65-70% humidity versus what it is now, but it is what it is. But anyways, when we get the extruder and stuff, we're gonna put the handle die in and see what the handles dies look like. See which one we like the best or what have you. But we're gonna practice around with them, and we're probably gonna be extruding all the handles from now on, because the pulling, I'm working 12 hours a day at work. I don't have time to pull 50-60 handles, because I can sit down here and I can actually make a decent mug in probably about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I can't make that many handles that fast. It takes a lot longer to make the handles than it does the actual mug shape itself. So hopefully the extruder is going to help us out, and then be able to make a stronger handle and stuff like that too, without all the cracking issues and stuff we've been having, because that's part of it. Once you bend the handle, when it's leather hard and you bend it, if it cracks, you can't fix it. It's gone. We've been trying a lot of different stuff, but it's kind of where we're at right now. Definitely want to make more vases. Probably gonna make a ton more of these larger bows. Seems like people really like them and stuff like that. We're gonna try to change the glazes up a little bit, keep different colors and stuff going. So Mike White, the last 2 bows, man, they turned out really good. Hardly got a wobble in them, if there is one. So we're kind of getting the technique down, and both of those bows are right around 5 pounds, 6 pounds of clay. So, but if you want them even bigger than that, let me know, and I'll try to make them bigger for you. As long as they'll fit in the kiln, I can get them out. I can put 5 more inches on that bow and get it out to about 18 inches, and we're still good, because by the time it dries, it'll fit in the kiln. So that's about as wide as we can go, though. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.